when you 180 or 240 or 310, it's just not the same. And so we introduce to you and give you the strategies for 360, because if you really want to live a phenomenal life and you want to make the rest of your life the best of your life, the more complete you are, the more you attract completion.
This week, our show is brought to you by our partner in crime, Organifi. Organifi is an organic superfood supplement line that makes quality, trusted nutrition convenient and accessible. Their most popular product, Green Juice, can supercharge your life, restore that glow, and help you feel decades younger in just 30 seconds per day without having to worry about shopping for ingredients, mixing and blending them, and then cleaning up afterwards. All ingredients are USDA organic, vegan-friendly, and made without GMO ingredients, gluten, or soy.
Organifi just launched a green juice with a slight twist, guys. They've added their crisp apple, right? Apples have arrived, introducing the refreshing taste of new Organifi green juice crisp apple. All the benefits you've come to love in the classic reset green juice with a new juicy twist. Enjoy the same fan favorite nourishing ingredients: ashwagandha, moringa, spirulina, chlorella, designed to hydrate, energize, and support cortisol balance. The new green juice, the crisp apple juice, guys, is made with organic, wholesome, hand-picked apples, and it tastes like a fresh, juicy slice in every sip. If mint just isn't for you, this refreshing new recipe certainly is, making it the first of its kind the whole family will love. All right, so the kids can get in on this one, guys. Apple juice, as you've never tasted it before, now for a limited time. Take the meh out of the mornings with the green juice apple crisp from Organifi.
Make sure you guys check it out at www.organifi.com/success. That's ORGANIFI.com/success.
I wake up every single day. I am who I say I am. And I get what I get because I live in beast mode. Stop being gazelles. You're not average. You're not even good. You were born to be great.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always. Man, we got another week without
the Bayesian sensation.
He will be back.
You got to bank and pay. He'll be back this week. You got to make him pay, though.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He's still. We almost to the end of his contract negotiation.
Yeah, well, he'll definitely be in Atlanta with us.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he'll be in Atlanta. He's signing on the bottom line, but he said, he couldn't come in till the ink is dry.
They wanted us to do a podcast during the VIP session.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
How much they paying? No, no, I'm with it. Whatever. I'm good. We can do the pod. VIP is Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
And then we're supposed to do another one?
No, that's it. Friday
just
from
Friday?
4 to 8:30 is the VIP, and then that's it.
Oh, yeah. No, we could do one for sure. Why not? But I do have Dr. King in the building. Dr. King, what's happening?
Oh, man. I'm in here, man. I'm in here, bro.
Mic check 1. Carl ain't here. I want to make sure.
My
volumes. Mic check 1.
Come on. We are just days away. You could feel the anticipation building.
I want to file you first class.
If you're listening to this,
up in the
it's
sky.
tomorrow. If you listen to this Thursday, you still got time to get there.
Hey, E, let me ask you a question. I know I saw a post, man, a while back where you were saying you laid your clothes out, you had your shoes, the whole fit together. You told everybody to put their fit out.
Yeah.
Bruh, was you just telling the attendees to do that? Or the actual speakers too, because I got a confession to make.
You didn't do it?
I did.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Not only did I do it, I ironed my shirt.
Yeah,
I got it all together. I cleaned my shoes.
Now
got
you
the
know
fresh
I messed
Jordans.
up. I messed up though, Ma, because I showed the wrong J's.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I had showed the Carolina Blues, and I can't wear the Carolina. I mean, I can because it's a black, with the white logo and then the white shorts. But I was like, I don't know if I want to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna switch the J's up and go with the black and red patent leather ones. Yeah, but no, I meant that more because what I learned, one of the practices from the greats, people who do very well in life, they say that like you ever seen a closet where they got like same blue shirt, same khaki pants, and it was like the time it takes to make a decision. So like every day, if you getting your fit together, like you wasting time. So they like just get the same, like whatever you like, just get that. You know what I'm saying? And then just have that in the closet. And on game day, you don't have to waste a lot of time. Because I'm sure like players don't, like they jersey already in there. Yeah. They don't got to be, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, get your clothes ready, know what you want from the conference. And then when you get there, like look at what speakers you feel like you need to like learn from the most. You know what I'm saying? Like have everything prepared so when you physically get there, it's less thinking you got to do and it's more absorbing and then after the conference applying.
So let me ask you, should they bring a notepad or is it going to be
they
one?
Should.
They should probably bring a notepad.
I'm not going to have one for you. It's the first one.
Yeah, so bring it.
I'm just being real. This is the first one, bro. Like God gave me the vision in 3 months, so we ain't really had time to do all of the, what is it called? The
extra stuff.
It's just extra stuff, bro. It's like, come in, bring your own pen pad. Don't play with it. It's a church.
Yep.
Sit your butt down. Get ready for the speakers. Take your notes. For those of you who want to do VIP, it's still available. You can go get a VIP. I ain't really trip on the VIP because, like, most people ain't trying to spend more than $100 on their own personal development. So, of course, you could do VIP, but that's going to be I don't think more than 200 people signed up for that right now. So you only got 200 people that's really ready to get that work in where they can ask you questions more, process it. But the 21st, like $99, this the first one. You ain't going to get to ask questions. You're just going to get content that you need to actually take your game to the next level. And like I said, TJ gonna be there, so he'll have a program for their youth, and then me and Myron have something, for men who want to go to that next level. But no, just show up on the 21st, have your gear, have what you want to learn, get your pad, and I'm only doing one break. It's like, take your time, bro. You feel me?
Take your time.
Y'all want to give
crazy. This chance now.
Mama used to say.
What does anybody want to give us a preview of what they talking about? Can we get this podcast family, you know what I'm saying? Can they get
Hey, Chance, we on the podcast right now. So as soon as I finish, I'm gonna send that to you, but we just letting people know, like, yo, flat out, it's gonna be, you gotta hear listen to the podcast, Chance. I just told the people, man, what I learned from being at your retirement party, bro. It was just unbelievable. But anyway, I get that content to you once we finish. But yeah, like I said, we bringing people, bro. Maul, C don't never be want to say nothing. I'm like, you a grown man, so you got to help. You a 10, so you got to help these dudes as 3s, 4s, whatever. But I'm bringing people, like I said, man, that I know personally. I got their number. I talk to them. I know who they are. Like, I'm not going on bestspeakers.com. The number one motivational marriage counselors, and I'm not, this ain't no online dating thing. I'm talking to people I know, people who I know got our heart, told, been with us since, you know what I'm saying? C say he raised them. I must be told grandfather then. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grandfather.
100%.
I'm an uncle.
Yeah, Fat from Grand Rapids. She local. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, man, I can't wait till this first one is over because like you said, Maul, I just look to do it every year, afterwards.
So why don't y'all let us know, like, what is the preparation like for a speaker? You got thousands of people coming. Maul, this is going to be the biggest audience you ever spoke in front of. What's the preparation like in the days?
It's going to be about 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Yeah, it's the largest.
Okay.
So what's the preparation like in the days leading up? Are you practicing? Well, I know E's not, but are you practicing?
I'm praying, Maul. That count for some. I'm
reviewing
praying.
your slides.
I'm praying, Maul.
Yeah, look, talk to her.
No, I'm about to talk to you about Maul. I ain't about to talk about me. Okay, so this is how you know Maul like a premier speaker now. That bruh be having like 30 slides, and he only used 3. So now you know you feel me?
I knew he was in trouble. He came to Game Changers and was on. I said, Maul. He said, how long I got? I said, about 30 minutes. It was 27 minutes. He was still on slide 1.
Oh,
I said, oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, he's arrived, bro.
Hey, he had about 20 slides in Mexico, and he didn't get past number 1.
Oh, no.
Hey, and the first slide, the one he was on was a picture of him.
Yo, picture of me. You know what I'm saying? The title slide.
Oh, the team came over and they was like, see, this is why he the GOAT. I said, why? And then they showed me the slides.
I don't know why they be calling me like, Brandon be like, let's go through it. I want to make sure you. So I'm like, all right, Brand, you handling your business, so I'm going to give them to you. But, man, once you get there, once you get there and you in the presence of the people, bro, and the spirit, bro, it's different, bro. Like, you can prepare all you want to. You don't know who coming. You don't know what age. You don't know, bro. So once they get in there, you look in their eyes, you could pretty much see like, oh, okay, I see who's in here. All right, we about to get him something. Yeah. So
and what's it like right as you get ready to go on the stage? Like,
for me and Marl, I'm sure because we both have that flight attendant in us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sense of nervousness because it's like, yo, bro, I literally have an opportunity to help a married couple stay together and be blissful. Like I literally have an opportunity to help a father and his son get close. Like, bro, it's like game 7, 2 seconds left on the clock. You down by 2, they foul you at the 3-point line. You make all 3, game over. You make 2 overtime, you miss and only make 1. That's it. You lost. So the pressure for me is greater than even doing corporate work. I'm in Dubai, 180,000. Bro, it's a piece of cake. It's people making money, bro. But this, it's like, yo, it's some kid in there want to commit suicide who don't want to be there. His mom drug him there. And I have the opportunity to say something to him. I hand selected each speaker to be able to give men what they need. And so, man, we could literally walk out of there and have people change and transform forever. It's one of the greatest feelings ever, man. Like, money's cool, like you make a big check, all that. But when you meet people on the street and you see a husband and wife in bliss, they like, yo, your words. I'm like, yo, or they might say Maul or Jeremy or Inky or Tobe, and to know that while I didn't do the work for them, to know I played a small role, in influencing the people who are changing people. That's big. Like, yo, I may not be the person that influence you, but the fact that I'm responsible for influencing somewhat the influences that's influencing you, it's a phenomenal feeling, bro.
Yeah, with me, I just be like, I think my nervousness come in at I have so much in my head, and it's just like I don't want to miss anything. I literally know, like you said, E, like, man, it's somebody out there that's about to be blessed. And it's like, man, I don't want to, because in the beginning, early on when I first started speaking, I would always go back home afterwards and just beat myself up like, man, I didn't say this. Yep. Like, man, I missed that point. And I feel like I'm being held accountable because I didn't say something. And so now I just want to leave it all on it's almost like, man, football. Like I said, speaking is the only thing to give me that adrenaline, going through the tunnel, and you just ready for the game, and you all week been preparing, and all of a sudden it's game time, and the lights, you hear the crowd in the stands, and everybody cheering or booing, and then you just like, man, I'm about to get up here, and I'm about to go, and then, E always going first, so it's almost like, man, I'm looking, everybody got to think about what I see. E sees something different.
Yeah.
E is at the top. This his name on the conference. I've sat in the front row. The thing that C and E is telling y'all to come to, I would have been here, right? I would have been here. I would have been in the front. I would have been VIP, and I would have brought with me at least 20 people. And I would have paid their way. Guaranteed. And we would have been holding UOU. Everybody with the book, got 2 books in our hands. I just want that type of exposure. So I'm just like, man, like, I'm on the stage. And so I got like 2 out-of-body experiences, because one time I even looked behind me, and who was the last conference we was doing? 120? 120 in Atlanta. Yeah, so I did 2 keynotes, and I looked behind me, and it had you right there. And I'm like God, like, and I see you as 2 different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you as like literally, I don't like somebody might see, oh my God, E.T. No, I see you as my brother.
Yeah.
But yet, I still got that respect level and see you. I see you as what you do.
Because I'm old.
Nah, you ain't old. God, we're playing. But I see, I'm really like I'm like the middleman between these 2 right now, as far as age-wise. Actually, I think I might be 5 years older than you and 5 years younger than you.
Okay.
So I'm directly in the middle between.
That's about right.
Yeah. So,
no question.
But I still, I still respect your craft and just who you are as a speaker. Like, and it's just like, man, I'm on the stage with you. Yeah. And every time I'm on the stage, bro, I don't even take it lightly. I'll be like, man, he thought that much. You could have anybody. Mm-hmm. Anybody. And every time I think I ain't been one time I ain't never been on stage and just thanked you like, dog. Like, man, appreciate you.
No question.
Because, you know, you can have
Appreciate
anybody
you.
up there,
Well,
but it's just.
we can't have anybody. We would.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And if those of you who are listening, we want you to be on stage.
Right.
Like, we're not trying to not have you on stage. But, you know, I tell people all the time, you can't get in front of Maul when you ain't going to the conferences and you ain't paying VIP and you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, how we gonna know you if we don't know you? You feel me? Like, how do we know? Like, and then we can't put you on stage if we don't know you. We can't put you in front of, you know, the sheep if we don't know if you're a shepherd or a hireling. And I know Maul is a shepherd, meaning he has his own money. He got his own family. You know, I was telling somebody the other day, you know, this is somebody I care for and I love. They were asking me, could they get somebody's number, you know, a female. And I was like, nah. It was like, well, the female said, come to you to see if we can get the number. And I was like, nah, why? Because, bro, I don't want to be responsible for, you know, because my name is so whatever it is.
Yeah.
If I say yes, then that person going to be like, he said yeah. Yep. But then I got to be responsible if you going to be like me. And I, you know what I'm saying? So it's very rare that I co-sign stuff because I don't want Maul on stage selling.
Yeah.
I don't want Maul on stage, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Observing, you know, and okay, her. No, I want Maul on stage blessing. So the fact that he's in a healthy relationship, blissful marriage, the fact that he got his own money, got his own kids, has his own confidence, his own self-esteem because he loves the Lord with all his heart and his relationship is not through somebody else. Yo, I know he gonna get on stage and bless y'all and not harm y'all. And that's important. But I also thought about this. Like, yo, Ma, just think about it. Me, you, Tab, Chance, Toad, you know, Fat, Inky, like Jesse, whatever, Ed, whoever. Like, yo, we're gonna be the answer to somebody's prayer that day.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody praying,
Yep.
somebody got their ticket, they praying for something specific, and God is gonna literally use us to be the answer to their prayer. Like what a responsibility. And the reason why I know more is because I remember sitting in the, you know, in the seats and Dr. James Doggett speaking and me walking away with like the greatest message he ever did. He was like, yo, if Adam, you know, was the first and, you know, he was with the creator and then Eve came, he was like, yo, the way Eve was born, there's certain responsibilities that shouldn't be hers. You know, he just broke it down like God blessed them a certain way. They got kids, you know, they're nurturing, they're emotional. And God was like, yo, it's just some stuff that they're not supposed to do or not, you know, wired to do. You know what I'm saying? Not that they don't have the capacity to do it.
Right.
They're just not wired or shouldn't have to do it. And it's so funny. Didi used to be like, and this is just my wife, ain't no need of me being married if I got to pump my gas. Like, that's just her brand with me. Like, ain't no need of me being married if I got to drive. Didi, like, I could drive by myself, whatever.
Right.
So for her brand, and he said some stuff to me, Ma, and I literally, I encourage anybody to do this. That's why it's only $99. When he said there were certain things that I was letting her do more that she shouldn't be doing, but I was letting her do it because I didn't have to do it. I was like, E, you gotta handle your business. I literally walked out of my seat, Ma, and I never came back in to hear another word. I walked out and was like, God, I gotta do something with this word I heard. And I started taking more responsibility in my relationship than I ever took before. And so I'm saying to somebody, your prayer is going to be answered. You know, God is gonna show up for you in a human, in one of us. There's gonna be one nugget or two nuggets or three nuggets you're gonna hear that's gonna revolutionize your life. So you gotta do me a huge favor. It's thousands of people who already got their ticket. It's gonna be traffic. It's gonna be people fighting for certain seats. You feel me? Most of this is general admission. Like, where else are you gonna go and pay $99 and you gonna get Tab and Chance? You're gonna get Fat and Toad. You're gonna get C. You're gonna get Mar. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get Deion. Like, you don't have to pay no extra for that. Now, the VIP, we just gonna give you this game. And we're gonna really give you the blueprint of how we do what we do. So if you like, I feel like I'm already doing good and you wanna do phenomenal, then you need to be in the room with a bunch of, you know, dogs, if you will. You know, but don't let traffic, man, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all your car not gonna start. You need to get up early and start that joker. Some of y'all, you need to be careful on the freeway because the enemy gonna try to make you have a car accident and you gonna miss something. Some of you, your spouse gonna get into it with you on the day of. Yep. I'm telling y'all, this thing is spiritual. Yep. You think I'm playing. We have never had any breaches whatsoever with our numbers, with our money. Ever, never, ever, ever, ever. And we got to breach, y'all, at a critical time. Like not in the beginning, not in the middle, but almost like at the end, the last couple of weeks, and y'all know how y'all are. Y'all all wait, and I ain't play no games. I ain't play no, okay, if you buy 8 days, you got to pay $199. I didn't play no game. God told me $99. I'm not going to play no marketing games. He told me $99. We're going to keep it at $99. But a lot of you are going to be, something's going to happen the day of. I need you in prayer. I need you in prayer. And I need you to be in your spot at the time you're supposed to be there so you can get that nugget. Because I promise you, something's going to be said that's going to revolutionize your life forever. Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy, E.T. Now, look, most of us, we know learning a second language in high school or college, it wasn't exactly the high point in our academic career. I did Spanish in college, but let me tell you something, it was difficult, to say the least, right? But now, thanks to Babbel, the new language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions, there's an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. Whether you're traveling abroad like your boy E.T., or connecting in a deep way with family or friends, or you just got some extra time on your hand, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. All right, so look, I learned a second language. Why? Because, and especially Spanish, because it's the second most spoken language in North America, right? And your boy E.T., quiero mucho dinero. So listen to me. Babbel's 15-minute lesson plans make it a perfect way to learn a new language on the go. So if Didi's in the mall, right? If I'm on a treadmill, right? If I'm, at the airport, whatever. Like, I don't always have an hour or 30 minutes. So 15 minutes is an idea. Now, other language learning apps use A1 for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. Their teaching methods have been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you learn, right? Up to 14 different languages. Like you can learn up to 14 different languages. So you can choose Spanish, French, Italian, German, just to name a few. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access the podcasts, the games, the videos, the stories, even classes, live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. So start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. So do me a favor right now, stop what you're doing and save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/success today, right now. That's BABEL.com/SUCCESS for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel language for life. It's your boy E.T. Now you know. Let's go.
Yeah, and one of the things that I want to get into on this podcast was something that happened actually in Mexico a while ago. I had said something and somebody came up to me afterwards and was like, kind of challenged me on it. And I guess I didn't do a good enough job explaining it. But what I was trying to say, you weren't there, Maul was there, but I was trying to say like when you become like a full man, you attract people, right? Yeah. Men, women, everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you become a whole man. That's why this is called 360 man, right? And so what I was explaining is when you're whole, like you ever see, like, okay, so like, let me say this. You ever see like a hooper and you're like, man, he's 6'7", he got the same amount of hops as Kobe had. He got the same amount of hops MJ, but something is missing. Their game is just not complete. You know what I'm saying? When you watch Kobe play, like he'll lock you down on D, he'll J you up, he could dunk on you. Like the same way with, Jordan, Bron, like they're complete. And that's what makes them transcendent. And I was like, yo, when you look at men who are leaders and attract people are usually complete, right? Like whole. And I made a comment. And I was like, yo, I was maybe in the spirit or whatever, but I was just like, yo, let me tell you something. Let me be very clear about this. I don't need my wife.
Right.
You remember I said that?
You definitely was in the spirit.
Yeah, no. I said, bro, I don't need, like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm whole. Like, so listen, I worship the ground my wife walk on, take a bullet for. I don't need my wife in order to make me whole.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain that. Somebody came up to me afterwards like, yo, you say you don't need your wife. Like, I don't know how to feel like that. And I was like, I was trying to explain to them that the reason I'm able to be what I am for my family, the reason I am able to be the type of husband I'm able to be is because I don't need anything from her in order to make myself. You feel me? She enhances me for sure. I believe she makes me better 100%. But I don't need, like, people go into relationship looking for something to make them whole.
Yeah.
So what happens is, as that person go, so do you. So I've always been a person who, like, I wanted to get myself whole first, so that way I could be everything I need to be, because I'm not going to get wishy-washy. And I think a lot of times, E and Mar, both of y'all can speak to this. And again, I don't even know if I'm saying it right now, but when I was trying to explain it to them, I was like, yo, you looking for specifically maybe somebody sexually or somebody outside of your marriage or somebody because you're not whole.
Absolutely.
Like, because you're not whole. Because think about it. You wouldn't even step out and do no foolishness like that if you were whole.
Yeah.
You doing it because it's a void in your life. It had nothing to do with your wife. It has nothing to do with your husband. There's a void in your life that you're looking for someone else or something else to fill. And so I was trying to explain that, and that's one of the things that I'm hoping we'll be able to really touch on as we talk about why did he name it the 360 man? Like, touch on that from that perspective of wholeness of a man.
Yeah, and I just want to go here because I already know there are people, in the biblical world saying God said it's not good for a man to be alone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not good for him to be alone, but he never said he couldn't be alone because he was actually alone for a long time. Yeah. I don't know what those years or months were. I don't know. Bible don't use time the same way we use it. But we do know there was a time where God was alone with Adam and there was no Eve. And why? Because exactly what you were saying, God was trying to give Adam a running start. He was trying to give him a head start.
Yeah.
So I want you to be whole before she comes. Like, I don't want you to be practicing on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you and her to be growing at the same
100%.
time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want her in the first grade, you in the first grade. Yeah. Like, I want you to be ahead.
Yep.
You feel me? And so the reason why I believe 360 is important is because, to your point, I feel that any team, any organization, any family, any government that's not operating at the highest level, it is because something is missing in the leadership. Like, whoever that person who is supposed to be the steward of that family or of that company, whatever. Man, you look sometimes when there's a president and people will be like, yo, that president's old. Like okay, what does that have to do with anything? A lot. Like, one's vigor, one's, mental keenness, one's speed. Yeah. That's a lot. You feel me? So you look at age, you look at education, you look at if they're married. Like, I don't know if we ever had a president that was single. Like, I don't know. It might have been one. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But normally it's a president.
I want to say it was one, but I can't remember.
Yeah, and then a first lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, traditionally, there's some type of family structure in place. You feel me? And so I said 360 because my thing is, as much as we can have everything together, like, bruh, even if you ever seen TV and my man talking and he got like some stuff in his teeth, you ever notice that everything go to, man, my man, he could be waxing deep, but when something's off, it's just off, bruh. Like something about us as humans, when something is off, it takes our attention. I don't care how sweet, like, so I get it when females, like, they want to come out the house a certain way. I get it when a dude feel like, yo, I want it, whatever that look like for him. Because it's like, when you're not whole, you tell a whack joke, I don't care how sweet you are, you tell a whack joke, like, everything goes to the weakness. You got a car that's fire, but one of the hubcaps is off, Like all the attention is on a small dent. Oh, you got a dent in the Escalade? Bro, you got the whole sweet Escalade.
Yeah.
Why you focusing on? Because as humans, when we're not whole, we notice that and we care about that.
Yeah.
Like that's important in humans. We travel the world, y'all. Everybody don't do the tooth. Everybody don't get the teeth done thing. Like I'm just being real.
Man,
I'm just being real. Like some of y'all ain't listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There are
Oh,
other
for sure.
countries that they ain't on their teeth.
They don't care.
They don't care about their teeth. So when we go,
Yeah.
because in this country, because we care
You
about
owe teeth.
Yeah, you owe you. You feel me? Like we go to other countries, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, they don't know.
Oh. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And so, even when I used to do my what do you call it? Mixtape, C-Light, or video, C-Light, no, give them to me before y'all send them out, because E stuttered, or E didn't use the word right, or we need some music under that. Why? Because C is saying, if we don't send it out as perfect as possible, it's going to be a distraction and it's not going to meet its intended need.
Right.
You feel me? Like it is what it is, bro. Like, and so I say 360 because when you are complete, as Magic, as Jordan, as Bird was, in my era, Dr. J, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James, whatever. Like when you, Steph Curry, when you look at these individuals, because they operate at such a high level, guess what? They get to do commercials.
Yeah.
They get to do own teams.
Yep.
They get to be in race car when they ain't got nothing to do with race car. They Kentucky Derby. Like they get to be in other worlds because they're so dominant in the world that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, it's 360 because you don't have to work as hard. See, you know this, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have to work as hard. You make more money with less effort. We getting phone calls that we would have died to get 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That we got to say no to. I got a call today from one of the biggest technological companies in the world. Like, E, you free? I'm like, what time? On Friday. So then I call another dude, was like, yo, I know I got to speak for you Friday, but they called me. What time? He like, you don't got to get in at 7 o'clock. Bro, why did he send me flights that I could take? Long as you get on the plane by 2 something, out of Detroit, Delta got this one, America. Nobody treated me like that when I was working on a 12-year degree.
Yeah.
When I didn't complete nothing. Nobody wanted to pay me this kind of money. Nobody wanted to do a publishing deal. And so I'm saying, when you 180 or 240 or 310, it's just not the same. And so we introduce to you and give you the strategies for 360, because if you really want to live a phenomenal life and you want to make the rest of your life the best of your life, the more complete you are, the more you attract completion.
When you're looking to improve your work life, you surround yourself with the best people you can find. So how do you find them though? You need Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed's a powerful hiring partner that can help you do it all. Find great talent faster through time-saving tools like Indeed Instant Match, assessments, and virtual interviews. With Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed actually matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US. One of the dope things that I like about Indeed is how easy they make it to connect with your applicants. There's no need to install anything extra. Indeed's virtual interviews work directly from your browser. So no headaches, guys. You don't have to worry about downloading anything. You don't have to worry about any plugins or purchases. You can do it all in one place with Indeed. After using Indeed's virtual interviews, most employers said it saved them days of hiring time, according to Indeed Data US. With Indeed's reliability assessment, they can even predict candidates' punctuality. You heard me correctly. They can predict how punctual your candidates will be and their work attendance. Sign up for Indeed now and get a $75 credit toward your first sponsored job. Plus, earn up to $500 extra in sponsored job credits with Indeed's virtual interviews. Visit Indeed.com/success to learn more. Again, claim your credits at Indeed.com/success. Indeed.com/success. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
Yeah, Ma, talk about that attraction. Like, we had a conversation about it, but even when you see like speakers, right? You can tell like who's coming from a whole place and who okay, you up there and it's good. The information is good, but you don't look whole. Talk about that piece for you and how wholeness, brings about attraction.
Yeah, so, when we just talking about wholeness and when you think about that whole 360 is a complete circle. It's a lot of people that's 180. It's a lot of people that's 120. But 360. That's why if you look at this shirt, I don't know if they can see this shirt, right? You're talking about faith, family, finance, fitness, and freedom. That right there.
Give us faith.
You can't have one without the other. I tell people all the time, man.
You can, Mom.
You can, but it's not complete.
It's not
now
healthy.
You 180. You know what I'm saying? You're not 360. And so that's the whole thing about being 360. And then when we're talking about just the exposure, man, let me tell you something. When you around, like exposure, the thing I love about exposure, I love and I hate it, right? About exposure is that exposure works good or bad.
Right.
There's a lot of people that you've been exposed to in your life that's not good for you.
Yeah.
And maybe some of the reasons why, even to the food that you eat, the reason why you eat this food is not really because you like it.
Right.
It's because this is what you was exposed to, because this is what somebody else was exposed to. So this is what they made for you. And so that's why I'm like, sometimes it's best to get exposure outside of your surroundings, your day-to-day surroundings, right? So when you're talking about the type of lineup that we got, just the type of men we have, if you come into this conference and you're like, man, my marriage is not, man, I'm around, and it was somebody in Mexico that said, I'm around individuals, my circle is around individuals that's not really, 100 with their wives, with their spouses. And it's like, okay, my man, maybe that's why you're in that position, because you're hanging around people that's exposing you to the wrong thing. And so therefore you are. So it's like, bruh, if you want to have a successful marriage, get around somebody that's got 12, 13 years in marriage and they're happy and they're in bliss. Somebody's got over 30 years in marriage. Somebody's got over 20 years in marriage and telling you exactly, look, this is how we got to this point. And so that's why, man, I even told people with the working out thing. Somebody asked me, like, why you got a 65-year-old trainer? I was like, bruh, I don't want a 22-year-old guy training me, because at 22, everybody got muscles.
Everybody got muscles, bro.
But show me a man in the 60s that's got muscles.
Wow.
And that man got something to teach me, because that's where I'm going. So you always want to be exposed to the people that's to where you're going. You want your present to meet your future. You want your future to meet your present by being around people that has already done what it is you're trying to do in life. And so that's why, man, I keep my circle small now.
So talk about it from a financial perspective, Ma. We know you the young millionaire on the podcast. You've been a millionaire since you was 26.
I'm not the only one no more. We got some.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
I ain't know that.
But you might have you've been doing it. You've been doing it for so long.
Hey, he got an extensive real estate portfolio now.
No, you've been doing it for so long, Ma.
Right. But I know I can hear it out there, and bros like, man, all of that's cool, but I gotta make some bread, right? Like that's what it comes back down to. Bros want to know. And ladies, how can I make money? Like, how are you going to show me how to make money? Like, is this speech that you giving going to take people to the next level financially?
Bro, it's not only going to take you to the next level financially, it's going to take your kids to the next level financially. That's what it's all about. Information. He said information changes situation. And so what I've come to find out, and it's crazy because there's nothing new under the sun. It's nothing new. So the information that we get is already out there. But you got to trust the source that's going to provide it. It's not just trust it, but we've actually done it ourselves. And so it's just like, financially, it's something that was told to me or something that I saw, and it changed my life and it put me in this position to be where I'm at. Yeah. And it's like you're lacking that information.
Yeah, that's it.
You're lacking. That's all it is. It's not that I'm telling people all the time, bro. Even with speaking, like, bro, like I never took a training class in speaking. I just been around speakers. I talked to speakers, and so therefore the yoke fell off on me.
Come on,
the yoke fell off on me.
Yoke is easy.
No, yoke.
Like.
Bro, the yoke fell out. That's so true.
Yeah.
And even with real estate, even with just like C knows real estate now because he's been exposed to it. If I'm in real estate and I'm using this language and C is exposing himself to me and he's around me, that language is going to fall off on him. And then things are going to start making sense to him. And so it's like, look, y'all, you are capable of doing it. You are capable of doing it. You just have not been in the room to hear the language of a successful marriage. You haven't heard the language of how wealthy people talk. And so it's like, if nothing else, come to be in the room to just learn the language. I'm telling you, you can do it. I came from the squad car. I didn't have any training. I never knew how to own real estate until I owned real estate. I never knew how to.
Young Padawan.
Bro, I never knew how to run a successful daycare center until we had a chain of successful daycare centers. My first speaking engagement was on a stage in front of a few hundred people. You learn from getting around, getting in the arena, getting in the game is how you learn.
The man in the arena.
The man in the arena. So that's how you learn, man. So it's like, look, get in the game. Come on out. Get in the arena. Get around the professionals that's doing it. And I promise you, you're not going to go home the same as you came. But you got to get there. That's the only thing, man. People, and that's the hardest part. The hardest part for people just to show up.
Just to get there, Mark.
It's just to get there. That's it. That's the hardest part, man. So
I just wanted to say this when, and I try to say this on the last podcast. Money is the lowest hanging fruit.
Oh, it's easy.
It's low hanging fruit.
But you can't tell people that who
But it's
never
easy.
had bread.
It's easy. Money is easy.
And you know why I say this, bro?
There's broke people right now cussing y'all
They're
out in their
not broke
car.
because money is hard.
That's
not what make them broke. What make them broke is because they're being hard-headed and not showing up, not getting in the room.
And now with the internet, there's no reason not to learn something. Like maybe back in my day, it's like who wants to go to the library and pay 10 cents to copy, a book. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody want.
He don't remember them days.
Don't nobody want to use the Dewey Decimal System. You know what I'm saying? Like final book. You don't have
I remember the index cards. You had to, man, I never know how to do it, but
but I'm just saying you don't have to do that no more. You just go on Google, right? But here's the challenge: you're focusing on money. Here's what somebody told me, Ma. They said, "Yo, E," and I've said this before, and I haven't done it yet, Ma. Congratulations that you're doing it. I've done maybe one of the things that they told me to do, but they said, let's think of COVID, for instance. They said if you want to stop yourself from getting COVID, it's the immune system. Like you could take all the stuff and do all this, whatever your regimen. I'm gonna take elderberry. I'm gonna do the lemon. Whatever. It's like no. Get your immune system. How do you get your immune system? Well, exercising is one of the ways that you get your immune system up. Not eating certain things is the way you get you kill your immune system when you eating a chocolate cake, that don't have no nutritional value in it, right? But if you eating greens, you drinking water, you feel me? And so when you're going after money, that's low hanging fruit. If you build your character, right? Can I be real, man? I'm making a lot of money now just off of the way I've, in my late 20s, early 30s, because I wasn't always the character. Like I didn't always associate the decisions I was making in my character and integrity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always been this form of Eric Thomas, right? But now, bro, there are people who deal with me and they like, I'm gonna be real. It's not that we felt like you're the only person we could get. Okay, let me say it this way. There are some people that I felt like could have added value to the men's conference because they were talented, but they didn't have the character. Now, listen to me very closely. And I really do want to, man, I'm talking about, I want to go off on some of y'all for real that I've worked with in the past. You have been the greatest human that I've ever met in my life. For real. I love working with you. You are, you're so easy to work with, super coachable, like you're humble, but you don't got the talent. This is why 360, see? And I have literally put myself in a position where I've had to work with people who are talented that I don't really like their character. I'm just being real. Like if I had my choice, I wouldn't have chose you. But because they are talented, I had to go with them. Let me tell y'all something that you're going to see with the people that you see me working with every day. You're looking at a group of people who are talented and had a character. And this is why 360 is so important, because I literally have had to hire and fire because it's like people that have integrity. Like we on the road and we got all these people that we influencing and they trying to either steal money or they trying to use the influence to, get a female, whatever. And so I'm mad at some of y'all because, bruh, we don't question your character and your integrity. You got it going on, but we question your talent and your work ethic. You feel me? And then there are those who have no business even being at the table with certain people, but they get at the table. Why? Because they got talent. And then eventually you got to let them go. Why? Because their non-character spills over into the company and start bleeding over into the company. So really, we crave the 360 man.
Yeah.
We need the 360 man. We need the man who can not only go to work and make it happen, but he can come home and make it happen. We need the 5 pillars, Maul.
Yep.
We need a man who can kill it in his spiritual life, but his wife not say, bruh, I was with somebody recently, bruh, they got paper. They killing the game. But when I sat down and talked to them and their spouse was like, they fake.
Ooh, that's the worst.
I said, fake?
That's the worst.
I'm looking at y'all's clothes. You taken care of. I'm looking at what y'all drive and how y'all live. You taken care of. And you know what they said? We would trade it all in for the emotional part. We get no emotional time. We don't get, they bless us financially, but I'd rather be in a working class and not rich, have a man that go to work every day but come home and pay me attention to encourage me. You know what I'm saying? To be there for me emotionally. I feel like when I'm going through something, I got to call my girlfriend or I got to call somebody else, but I'm not able. Are you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so this is why the 360, because we need your faith to be strong, but we also need your family to be strong. We need your finances to be strong, but we also need your health to be strong. We need your, and again, guys, I feel you, everybody that's out there, like, I feel you. Like, how can you do all 5? Bro, we about to bring people to you that's doing it all and still with a smile.
Yep.
I be looking at Tab and Chan stuff. The smile is, I'm looking at Fat Come On, the hood, I'm extra deep. You know what I'm saying? Hood called me fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, Tobe ain't never going.
Yeah.
Bro, it ain't what she's saying. You could feel
the energy
that works for them.
Yeah.
This is what works for them. Now, you might be like, I don't want to do that. Okay, we're not about to tell you what to do, but we about to tell you the energy that works for people that's working. And I mean that's working without you having to have somebody else telling you what works.
Yeah.
You feel me? I promise you I would never take, bro, I take Didi out, she know it, on a leash, on a short, because you let that leash go, Didi coming, you feel me? But
those of y'all who was in Mexico found that out the hard way.
My man, I don't want to say no name, but from over the pond, he found out she ain't no schedule. He ain't no. Didi cut, and it cuts like a knife. So I'm just saying, y'all, we really do need people who can do both, because the world is looking for somebody that could do all, and we're tired of having to pick one over the other. We're tired of picking people who talented but don't want to come to work. Talented, but when they come, some days 80, some days 100, some days 120, some days, you know what I'm saying? We're tired. We need, our kids still need, my kids grown. They still, my son called like, Dad, need you to take a look at this. Hey, Ma, I got this. My daughter graduated, I promise y'all. Jada looking at me from her seat. She still want to knock, Dad, you proud of me? Like, we did the Michigan State boy. Like, I want to get a pic with my father. You know what I'm saying? She still want a father who not only out here killing it in the world, but she want to know, I don't need my father full day, but am I special to him? Does he have time for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's difficult. If it was easy, everybody would do it, but there needs to be more of us who are doing it by the grace of God so that other people can see that it's possible.
Aside from great content, great conversations, man, it's a pleasure to bring you guys great deals. Check this out. Onnit's semi-annual sale is here, featuring the lowest prices of the year on the most popular supplements, foods, equipment, and more. For 2 weeks, you heard me correctly, 2 weeks only, all of Onnit's products will be on sale at humongous discounts. Save 25% on supplements like Alpha Brain, the Memory and Focus supplement that sold over 1 million bottles, or Total Human, the convenient day and night packs complete with essential vitamins, minerals, herbs, and amino acids, which make optimization easy. Take 20% off all nutritional products and stock up on some grass-fed whey protein or the extremely delicious and nutritious protein bites. That's for Maul trying to get them muscles going. 10% off fitness equipment like the Primal kettlebells and steel maces, and a whopping 50%, you heard me correctly, 50% off all digital Onnit 6 programs, including the Onnit 6 bodyweight and the Onnit 6 barbell. Plus, up to 60% off doorbusters like the Hydratech Instant and ShroomTech Greens, and other exclusive free gifts as well. But y'all know how this works. You gotta hurry. You can't play around. The Onnit semi-annual sale ends Sunday, May 29th. Again, Sunday, May 29th. And every product goes back to its regular prices. So do not miss out on the best deals all year. Learn more at onnit.com/secret. Again, that's Onnit, ONNIT.com/secret.
Real quick, because we spent a lot of time talking to the fellas, but we do have some ladies that are going to be in the building. I know quite a few who say, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be there.
No question.
You know, a lot of young ladies in Mexico was hitting me up like, yo, I see you in Atlanta. What can the ladies expect, man?
They can expect to hear from Tab how you support your man, how you support your son. She's got a son. Mm-hmm. They can expect to hear from Chance what he had to do to protect and provide for his wife and his children. Mm-hmm. They can expect to get the secret to success, the blueprint. They can expect from Fat, how do you support your man when he broke and he got a dream and he trying to blow up? Mm-hmm. How do you support him? You know, she got a son now. How do you support your son?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They can expect, you know, to learn from Maul, you know, the blueprint of how you operate at a high level over a long period of time and kill it in every, you know, area. You know, I always say Maul got all 4 of the assessment. He's pilot, flight attendant, ground crew, air traffic control, right? They can expect from Inky, how do you stay a man when it look like you about to die? Mm-hmm. When everything you've ever worked for is taken from you? Mm-hmm. How is being a man going to allow you to still rise when you just put nothing but effort in one area? But how does being a 360 still make you recession proof? Mm-hmm. How does being a 360 man still cover you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost everything, but yet you gained everything. Mm-hmm. You feel me? From Jesse, how do you start with nothing and get more than you ever thought you would get as a man? Jesse's gonna show you how you present yourself as a man to other men when you are trying to prove your manhood. And you gotta go to other men and get validated. Like what's the secret to that? You know, and so that's what they're gonna get. They're gonna get whatever area they're in, wherever they're coming from, they're gonna get from other men. What's the blueprint in this world where it seems like everything and everybody is against me? How do I survive? I'm sorry. How do I strive? I'm sorry. How do I thrive in a world that seems like they're against me, that I can't walk outside without, you know, how do you rise above? Oh, let the king rise above. I'm just hearing it right now. I'm hearing Jamie. Jamie gonna be there.
Oh, Jamie coming?
Oh, Jamie coming. Okay. They gonna
bless the people with a song.
Oh, rise above. Let the glory of the Lord rise. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna let it rise. Oh, let it rise. So they gonna learn, see how to have no excuses, but in the midst of everything, how to still execute. They gonna learn. You gonna, as Kevin Hart say, You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn
and
today.
I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna show y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get him the mic, y'all.
How to get these clowns to the next level. If you got somebody in your life not living up to their full potential, they're at 3. They need to figure out how to go to a 10. If they lost in life, just a poor soul, retiring from the police.
Poor soul.
You know
poor soul.
We're blessed.
Poor soul.
Then I can show you how to get them to the next level. 360. I am a 360man.com. Only got a couple days left, man. Y'all come on through in or around the Atlanta area.
Whatever time you're listening to right now, Thursday, you might be listening Friday. Hurry up.
You might be listening on Saturday. Yeah. You need to run over there right now and see
get your butt.
Yeah, we're gonna be securityed up though, so you better have a ticket.
Yeah.
Shout out to Organifi, the superfood green juice powder, keeping this podcast powered up throughout the whole 360 mankind. We'll have Organifi in the building. Maybe we bring some samples. I don't know though. I got to talk to Carl, man. I don't know. Is it just me or they getting a little lighter with the shipments? I need to have a conversation. They blowing up now, E. Yeah. I'm asking for green juice.
Like you thought I would.
I got like the one little packet. I was like, whoa, back in the day, I used to get a whole.
I don't know. We need to call the supply house. Carl might get a little free advertising voice to us.
Hey, it seemed like he holding out on the podcast. And he holding out on the product.
Let's see if but shout out to Organifi, ORGANIFI.com, promo code success. Check that out. Let's see if we can get a couple of these attendees, or not attendees, presenters. No, I don't want to FaceTime. Let me call Toby and see if he's available. Put the headphones on.
Yeah, see if Fat's available.
See if Toby's available.
I want to hear from Fat. I want to hear from
Sure, cool.
What's up?
Oh, you're live on the Secret to Success podcast.
It's okay.
Edit that out the podcast. Edit that out.
Yeah.
No, you're going to do it on your next album, so it's all good. Your next song. It's all good. Let's just get the people started. Let's get them ready.
Warmed up. Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about to. That's what I was born to do.
I got Dr. Thomas. And,
is Fat anywhere near you?
Yeah. Come on, Fat. They doing the podcast.
I want to hear from Fat.
He said again.
She ain't never been on the podcast. We do it every Thursday. He talking about again. We do it every Thursday. Yeah, every Thursday. Yeah. I just want to ask Fat. Of course, there are a lot of women that have been asking us, like, what can we expect? And I'm like, look, you can expect to learn how to support, you owe you. You know what I'm saying? You can learn how to support, the people the males that you love, because I was telling them at the end of the day, and I ain't on this, but we live in a society where, it can be rough and tough, especially if you're an African American male. You watching TV, bro, like what's happening in it's just in the real world, bro. Yeah. Whether it be police, whether it be the prison system, it's just a lot going on. When you're an African American male. And so I heard something today where Fat was just talking about, like, she literally met you prior to, you getting to your dreams and your goals. So for Fat, for you, like, ladies,
to say the least.
Yeah, right. Ladies are like, yo, what can we expect? Fat, just give us a little snippet on how you support it, or what you would say to other women who are like, man, I need to marry somebody who already got it going, what I'm saying, who already, whatever, I can't waste time, I got to whatever. It's like, no, you did what God would have you to do, and you support it, and now you, Toby, your family, you guys are reaping the benefits, of your support. So what would you say to, the women out there?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
I would
take us back to when Toby was broke.
You know what I'm saying? I literally, when I met Toby, I got direction from God, but I didn't, I wasn't like 100% sure on that, because I was just, I was like, maybe I'm embellishing because he's fine, you know what I'm saying? So I just sat back. I let our
we asking for the truth, Pat.
Right, even Toby laughed on that.
I got you, Tom. I tell you, it was that the Africanness, the black beauty of the African. I got you, Tom.
but when our relationship actually developed into like something and we were like dating, and he was, trying to like do his nonprofit, and he was serving UE and, like meeting with C and, all like just trying to build what he was building. I never had the intention on, he gonna have to do this for me. He gonna have to do this for me. He gonna have to have that. That was never my perspective. My perspective was seeing this man not being lazy, not just saying, "Oh, I wish if that could have making stuff happen." He had ambition, he had goals, and he was actually doing it. And my perspective was to help him, just help him and be there for him, be a good friend, and that's all I wanted to do for him. I wasn't trying to get anything from him. I wasn't trying to hold anything over his head. I wasn't trying to do anything like that. I just wanted to support him because he was actually doing what he said he was going to do.
I love it.
And so that just evolved into what it is now, and I'm still doing the same thing. I'm just here to support him because I want to.
Yeah, but
not from what he has or can do for me. It's just because I love him and I want to help him to, do what God has him doing.
Yeah, but we also not for it.
Yeah, I said it developed into what it is today.
But
with the work part, I was there, like helping you with everything, even for my little checks from Nordstrom and all of that stuff. I was there, but not from what you could do for me and what. Oh, he about to blow up. I never had that perspective. I just was always wanting to be there to support you and to help you.
Yeah, I'm saying, you never had that perspective, but you know what I'm saying, it worked out, and we got a luxurious.
No questions asked, but we live in a society now, Fat, where and again, I'm even talking to my daughter, and saying to my daughter, like, yo, I feel you. You got a master's degree, you put in some work, whatever. And I'm telling Jada, I'm not telling you to lower your standards, but I am saying you have to understand y'all gonna build something together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't be looking for somebody that the house is already built. Like you and your man, y'all gonna build together. And that's what you're saying is that, you started where you were and was like, yo, we're gonna build this. And you guys were fortunate that, and I forget the money. I hear what you're saying. You're saying, yo, whether we got money or not, we're still building. We're building. Now, of course, God has said, music, and you're an influencer, but you're still raising your kids. Y'all see them on the internet. Y'all still raising your kids every day. You're doing what the average person would do. You just doing it from the musical standpoint and being an influencer on social media. But to your point, like you didn't become this when it happened. You were already doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I love it.
I've been doing it from the beginning, and just because I wanted to help him. That was my heart. I wanted to be there to be a support for him, and it just came into this. Just built into this.
So I didn't want to put you on the spot, so I'm going to answer it for you, and then you can elaborate on it. But one of the things you said was help, right? Mm-hmm. And for me, when I think help, I've got to think of, Get Twisted Sundays, right? And that was whatever you want to call it. You can call it a overt, covert help, like however people want to, look at it. But one of the things that I saw was, Toad was rapping, but you were there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was getting twisted. That was as much of a part, of that entire, Sunday expectation as was like if he would have got on there just rapping, we'd have been like, something missing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but something is, okay. He is him getting his hair braided. So for you, when you were supporting him like that, what was that for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? What did that mean for you? What was that? What was that like for you? Like, oh, I'm just gonna make sure I'm there on Sunday, or I'm gonna make sure that like I'm comforting him when he's doing, or I'm gonna make sure his hair is like. What did that help? As women are saying, oh, she said help. What does help look like? What did help look like for you with that? Like, okay, I can't help him rap, but I can do this part.
Right. So the help that I was giving Toby was more than just me twisting his hair on stage or on the video.
Right.
It was everything prior to that. It was helping him not worry about if his mom kicked him out, where he was going to be living, if he ain't have, you know, gas money, if he ain't have all of these moving pieces that was happening because, you know, he was just out here trying to like put stuff together from nothing. I was there. I was glue for a lot of his situations and problems and stuff like that. And so when that's the thing, when the music videos came about, it was him videotaping what I was already doing. I was already like helping him with his hair because I can do hair. I was already doing whatever at the crib so that he don't have to, you know, try to be stressed, or he can actually write his rap. And he could, you know, I was there helping him with his phone while he was trying to videotape the videos. I was there. I was already there. So he just had the idea of, okay, let me just videotape what's already happening. So that's help is being a solution for whatever type of issues that he has going on.
Yeah, and I love it because, and I love it because this is the part we don't hear. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, oh, Tobe could rap, he could whatever, and like not saying that it's Tobe's responsibility to say it, but I think it's important on that stage for us to talk about it. Why? Because COVID was real, and people are coming out of COVID like, I don't know what to do. Well, before COVID, in COVID, out of COVID, we need help. We need glue. We need support. Yeah. And I think a lot of men don't really know. And again, no disrespect to my men that's listening, but I think a lot of y'all, because of the way we were raised, you're just looking for sex. And you just looking for the flesh. And you don't know what to look for. Like she just said a word that I hope you heard is you need to look for glue. You know what I'm saying? You need to look for glue. You need to look for somebody that's supporting you and can do things for you that you can't necessarily do, you know, in your own strength. And so those things, while they may seem minuscule to some, those things are super critical for Tobe to not have to put his energy on that, but he could put his energy on this, and we see the outcomes of it. And look, I was there in the beginning, meaning I was with Tobe before, you know, he was in a relationship, and I had an opportunity to see the difference in Tobe having a relationship. Then I got to see the difference. Hopefully we'll talk about it, you know, on Saturday. I got to see a different Tobe when he had his first child. And then when he had his second child. And then when he had his third child. Like, I watched Tobe evolve into a 360 man where it was beyond just music, but also they were like, yo, we're going to do music that is going to uplift our community, you know, and then to be able to see you fat get in, extra petite. But the hood called me fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see you do it, you know, Tobe ain't on nothing go Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, to watch you do it with him, I'm like, ooh, she was already doing it with him. But for the world to physically see you do it with him, I know that women have been blessed. So we're going to let y'all get out of here. It's Tobe. Thank you for your time. Fat, thank you for your time. Look forward to seeing you guys there and adding so much value to our families, you know, and to our community, you know, on May 21st. And thank y'all for your time. CJ, I guess he felt like this would be beneficial to the podcast.
Oh, so, for sure. Yeah, so, we're talking about y'all, like, call them. So, all right, y'all. Love y'all.
Yeah,
love y'all, man. Y'all be blessed.
Yeah, man. I'm just excited, man. Like I said, and I felt like we were doing a lot of talking to the males and the men coming. But I wanted to make sure the women know that we got, you know, something in store for them as well, man. So, man, can't wait to see all of y'all, man. Everybody. I'm sure some of y'all listening to this on your way. It's about to be epic, man. It's going to be a monumental occasion. Make sure you take some pics, man, and capture it, because it's going to be something special, man. I'm just excited, man. I'm overwhelmed. I'm grateful. I'm humbled, man, that, you know, we've gotten to this point to where, you know, thousands and thousands of people are showing up.
It's crazy.
You know, to be a part of what we're doing. So look forward to seeing all of y'all.
And meet me there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there.
We out of here. We love you, Will.
See you next week.
Let's go.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul.